Hi there, this is Andy Mack from Akai Pro, and I'm excited to announce that we've now added stem separation to the iconic MPC workflow, opening up new boundaries, bringing us into a new era of sampling. Take any vinyl record, any sample, and extract the stems, giving you drums, bass, music, and vocals with incredible sound quality inside the iconic MPC workflow. Now let's take a closer look how stem separation works inside MPC. Now the first thing we need to start with is a sample. Now I've got like a real classic sounding sample here.
Turn the lights down low.
Now the great thing about this sample, it has all of the elements that we need, which is drums, bass, vocals and a melodic, and it has that classic sounding feel to it. So we might want to take out the vocal, the bass or the drums, and this is where MPC Stems really does enhance your workflow. So let's use our start and end points to find the part of the sample that we actually want to stem out. So I'm going to use this section. Now we go to process and we navigate all the way to create stems. Here you'll see our 4 stem options that you can turn on and off. So if you don't want to stem out the drums, you can just simply turn that part off and then it won't be included. So we'll turn that on because we want all 4 parts. We can also set up our assignment to our pad, which will send the stems to that location, and we keep trim on, which is using our start and end points. So press do it. And then what it's doing now is processing the stems for us, which takes a few seconds. And then once that's completed, we'll navigate over to our main menu. And now let's play our stems. Now in Program Edit is where we can control our 4 stem layers. Take out the bass, drums, vocal, bring it back, take out the music, bass and drums. Let's bring back the music. Now as you can hear, the sound quality is absolutely stunning. Now if we also navigate back to sample edit, we can actually see our 4 individual layers in waveforms. So here we've got our original sample, and now we've got the bass separation, drums, music, and vocals. So here you could do all your traditional MPC chopping in real time or using regions and then save those as a program and then start making beats with each of the individual stems. So let's make a beat out of the stem that we created. So let's go back to our main menu, and what we're going to do now is I want to take out some of the parts from our stem. So I'm going to take out the drums and the bass, and I want to give this a real kind of a hip hop boom bap feel. So what I want to do is I want to pitch up the sample now. So let's go to global, and I'm going to pitch it up 5 semitones. Now that kind of puts us in the Kanye kind of Jay-Z vibe. Now what we can also do is add effects such as Flavor Pro to make it even more kind of vinyl driven. With these types of effects, you can see the possibilities of what you can do with a single sample and just removed everything just down to the DNA of just the vocal and the music. So now let's record this. Now let's go to a drum track. Now these are some of Marco Polo's drum sounds from Pad Thai and Boom Bap Essentials. And we just finish off adding a few extra hats and snares. Now we've got our beat where we want it. Let's go to another track, and now let's add a bass line. Now we'll use 16 levels. Now that's really in the pocket. So there's our track done. Now let's go to our track view and do some drops. Now let's go to our inserts and let's add Flavor Pro over our whole sample. I'm going to really give it some more kind of lo-fi textures. As you can hear, using MPC Stems really does open up the boundaries of what you can do with sampling with the iconic MPC workflow. Now you can also edit all 4 layers of your stems by pressing the Edit All Layers tab. And now if you touch the UI and use the data wheel, we can change all of the pitch across all 4 layers. And the cue links will still control the individual stems. You can also delete any of your stem layers within your program edit just by pressing the Delete tab, and then you can also use Undo. One of the fastest ways to chop samples is using the chop mode on MPC. Now what we've added with stems is the ability that you can chop the original sample, and then when you stem it out, all of your chop region slices will remain across each individual stem. So let's use this sample, and what we're going to do, we're going to go into our chop mode and we're going to manually create our chops. Now, so many of you are going to be used to this method of chopping up your samples. Now, once you've done your chops, we normally go back in, we fine-tune our chops, so we can still do this process. Now, once you're happy with your chops, we simply go to Process, and we navigate to Create Stems, and this time we uncheck the Use Trimmed Sample box. Now, when we press Do It, MPC is going to create 4 individual stems, but it's going to maintain all of the slice points from our original sample. And once this is completed, we go to our sample. Here's our original. Now here's our bass, drums, there's our melodic, and then our vocal. And as you can see, all of our chops are in the exact place where we chopped our original sample. So now you can go in, you can fine tune these chops, and then if we hold down and do convert, we can now save this as a program, and we can now use those chops to make a completely different track. Now the great thing about stems is that we've removed all of our other elements, and we've taken these sample chops from that one layer and created something completely different by removing the drums, bass and vocals. Thanks for watching this overview of the up-and-coming MPC Stems feature, and it's coming on MPC software first, followed by MPC standalone. And I can't wait to hear what you all do in the MPC communities around the world. So to learn more about MPC Stems, head over to the Akai Pro website and sign up now to be notified. I'm Andy Mack. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.